I have been in the ring twice, both times with Bieber, and he smoked me.
Really?
You fought Justin Bieber?
Yeah, we were on tour, and both times, like, I was just running my mouth in the studio. I was like, dude, I could take you. And he's like, we're going to the ring right now.
What are you trying to do? Yeah, we'll roll.
Should we start over?
No, this is fucking great, dude. This is the kind of stuff that sells magazines. Just keep rolling. Introduce the fucking show. Let's go.
Hey, welcome back to Impaulsive, the #1 podcast in the world. Thank you guys for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit the button. I would say we're about to hit 2 million subscribers, but if anyone's been actually listening to me,
you've been saying that so long. For literally like months and months and months.
3 months. I call it the night shift syndrome. This is what you've experienced on your channel.
Picking up nobody.
You tell people to subscribe. Very clear CTAs, call to actions, and the number is stagnant.
Let me ask you a question.
It's at 1,830,000.
Would you rather have 22 million semi-engaged hybrid followers, weirdos, or would you rather have 1.83 million of the most rabid, conversion-hungry, engaged fans on the fucking planet?
I'm going to go with that. That's the new wave, by the way. Those TikTok stars, their numbers aren't huge, but their engagement, the people that their audience that does care, they really care.
Are those numbers true? I feel like I saw somebody with we talked about this, with 2.2 billion views on a video the other day. Is that possible that a third of the planet watched their video?
I think so. It happened with Oppa Gangnam Style.
Oppa!
Which actually concerns me. It concerns me that that much of the planet has seen that video. Like, don't you think there's more important videos that the planet...
Something from Karmagawa about the fires in Australia or some shit, but really, people want to watch that strange little fat Asian man dance around.
He's cool. Spencer...
What are your thoughts on this? So I just got to... This is going to take a little bit of work getting back into the groove without him, huh?
Yeah, well, we just missed Spencer. If you guys saw the last episode, which, by the way, you should have because it was good, just like every other episode. Spencer moved to Hawaii, and he's walking around barefoot there with other barefooted people.
By the way, I don't know
how else to put this. He finds spiritual
leaders.
A spiritual connection to Kauai, the land, the people, everything. He loves it there, and he's trying to find some new direction in life. So yeah, fuck, dude, we need to look for a potential co-host, and I want her to be a dog. I want the co-host to be a female. We're looking for a female co-host for Impaulsive.
Yo, we're announcing this right now.
I'm just gonna say it right now. We're gonna have an active casting to find a female fucking co-host here in Los Angeles. I wrote down the character or the breakdown of what we're looking for.
Happening. Manager chef's shaking his head. Yes,
we might as well just say it.
Okay.
Right here. Looking for a female co-host for Logan Paul's podcast, Impaulsive. We'll be joining Logan Paul, at Logan Paul, and Mike Malak, at Hey Big Mike, as the third host of Impaulsive, an eclectic, comedic, and lifestyle-based 2 times per week podcast. Comedic timing, on trend, charismatic, opinionated, well-versed, and witty. We need... Can you imagine if it wasn't just 2 idiot dudes talking about stuff? If we had an idiot female?
Because Spencer was... Spencer was as close to a girl as we could get. Fuck. No offense, dude, but he was very well grounded in his emotional spirits, and we're two fucking
in that way, absolutely.
Asses,
in that way, absolutely.
I texted him today.
Oh yeah.
Hold on a second. Actually, I just noticed something. I texted him at 1:52. He texted me back at 4:20 p.m. 4:20. Like, how elevated is this kid right now?
Shit.
I said, "How's it going, bro?" With 2 exclamation points. He said, "So good, dude. Literally in heaven. Heaven is a place, and it's here. Ha ha. Stoked to have y'all out here." He's mixing a surfer and a southerner. He's just stoked to have y'all out here. But I noticed something. I was watching his videos, and he had reposted a video of someone that he was with that posted a video of him, and they were cooking, all of the classics, beanstalk ragu.
Yeah.
There was some sort
Carrots,
of tiki, carrot built tiki masala, because of course they don't eat any kind of meat. It's all just plants, roots, dirt, all the dirt. And I noticed the girls that he's hanging out with have hella clout. Have hella fucking clout. Bro, he said, "I have to leave LA because everything there is about social media." And the first person he found in Kauai, the Garden Island, has 860,000 followers.
Her name is the Kauai. What's it? Kauai Chloe or Kauai Kelly? Chelsea Kauai.
What's good, Kauai Chelsea?
She got clout.
She's got like 860K, bro.
We're damn, Spence. Yo, what? What if he starts a podcast with his new cop friends in Kauai?
And it's all about plants.
That'd be fucked up. We're watching you, Spence. We're watching your every move. All right, guys, let's bring on our guest. You may or may not know our guest today, but you definitely know his work. He's been the creative director for Justin Bieber, the Chainsmokers, Avicii, and a whole lot more, producing beautiful photos and videos that have impressed and inspired all of us. Please welcome Rory fucking Kramer.
You did it. You did it.
What's up? What's up?
What up, bro?
Oh, here we go.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you? Let me untangle myself.
Are you sure you're good?
Yeah, I just got engaged.
Whoa! Lights, please, David.
Whoa.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Fiance's over there. Can we
she's
show her,
over
or
there.
did you keep her private?
No, you can show her.
Andre, why don't you do a little... Oh,
Nice.
Andre,
Congrats.
slick with it.
Congrats, by the way.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
That
That's
must
awesome.
That must be nice. What's that like?
It's different. It's like a lot of peace in my life now. I don't have to like worry about going out and finding
That's
somebody. I found
that's
that someone.
Yeah.
That's hilarious because my life is going the exact opposite. I just got TMZ'd.
I love how open.
I just got TMZ'd with a girl, and every girl that I've ever talked to, is DMing me, and they're pissed.
Really?
They're pissed.
Some of the texts are
I'm
great.
falling
dude.
apart. I'm sending them to my group chat, and Evan goes, I need to know how you deal with these situations, and I don't. I've been thrown under the bus, dude. I'm in trouble.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it,
Okay.
but like I really do envy, and I'm very happy that you were able to reach that place in your life because I hope to get there one day.
Yeah, well, I had to go back to the Midwest where I'm from to find it.
Is that how you did that?
I've known her for 15 years, and just we reconnected over the summer. And,
Where in the Midwest?
Clear Lake, Indiana. It's like
nice,
northeast
nice.
corner.
I'm from Ohio. Danny's from Indiana, so you got a Midwest squad here.
Let's go.
Is that okay? So okay, let me actually. This is interesting. I thought about doing that. I
Yeah?
thought about going back to the Midwest and finding just like a girl who's really grounded, not necessarily been influenced negatively by the bubble that is Los Angeles.
Yep.
But I was concerned that she wouldn't know enough about my industry that there would be like a real disconnect.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that could be the balance that you're looking for.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. And knowing you, I gotta ask, how did you propose?
How did I propose? It was not like what everybody thought. They thought I was going to climb a mountain, and everybody was putting this pressure on me about doing that. We were just in her apartment at Charlotte back in November. She was cooking eggs and avocado toast. I come out with the ring, and
Shut up.
I was getting ready to go into it, and I'm like, if I go into it right now, she's going to burn my eggs. So I go back into my room, and I put it back into my backpack. So then I come back out after she's finished cooking, and I just went into my whole spiel. And
Wait, all right. I have to ask. Don't take this offensively, but like, there's like I'm sure a lot of people expected you to go to Iceland and climb to the top of the highest mountain there under a waterfall or something. Why did you choose to do it so simply?
I listened to enough clues from her that was not what she wanted.
Nice.
And she wanted something simple. And
Was that too simple? No, I loved it. Really?
Really?
That's awesome.
He's a good listener. Is that one of his big traits? That's awesome. I interrupt a lot. That's one of my big.
I'm learning
qualities.
patience right now.
Nice. I'm trying.
So I got my routine to do like when she's getting ready. Instead of being like, "You ready to go? Should I call the Uber?" Like, I
you do push-ups while
I
she's
do
finishing
push-ups
her.
and
Bro.
sit-ups while she's waiting.
He's the
while.
worst. I'll be like, he'll be like, we're leaving in 5 minutes. It'll be like 4 minutes and 58 seconds, and I'll hear the G-Wagon start up.
Yeah.
He'll leave me. He'll leave me.
It's been
He'll
done.
quite literally leave. I'll be like
it's been
30
done.
seconds away from being ready. I'm just grabbing my wallet and all my essentials, and I'll see the G-Wagon pull away.
And I'm also
Gone.
I'm also a hypocrite because if someone tells me 5 minutes, I'm taking 10. Fact, double it. I'm taking 10. And if you leave without me, I'll fucking kill you.
He's pissed.
Yeah.
He's pissed.
I'll kill you. No, I'll Uber
Note
somewhere.
to
But,
self, never leave you.
dude, that's awesome, man.
Yeah, it's
And
good.
you're living here now?
Yeah, we live over on the west side.
Very cool, very cool. So, guys, if you haven't checked out Rory's work, you absolutely should. You've worked with. I mean, we said Justin Bieber, the Chainsmokers, Avicii. I obviously want to have the Avicii conversation, but I guess what makes you tick? Why did you start to do what you do?
I grew up in a small town in Indiana. Had two older brothers, older sister, and they were a lot older than me. So to get their attention, it was like near impossible. So whenever I discovered my parents' video camera, I saw that you could capture these moments and basically stop time, so to say. So I could finally get my brothers and sisters' attention by like, yo, check out this shot of me shooting the basketball off the
No
roof.
way.
Yeah.
So it was like an approval thing.
Yeah.
Interesting. I had a very similar
Start.
fascination towards video cameras. How old were you when you started?
15.
Yeah, so I was 10, dude.
Okay.
And when I first picked up a video camera, I was stunned. I didn't understand you could capture real life on a screen, then watch it back.
Yeah.
I was obsessed with it for years. I still am, actually. That's why I attribute a lot of my success to the fact that I actually love this shit. You know,
good.
like
You gotta love it.
Like you know,
You have to, yeah.
The overnight success is no such thing.
Yeah.
It's
A lot of people think
decades
I
of
had
hard work.
overnight success, but it wasn't.
For sure.
They don't know
Absolutely.
about the time you put in. And
What was
the
your
long
first
hours.
big break?
First big break?
Like, surely you got like a job opportunity or something. I would assume.
I got to appear on Live with Kelly. She was looking for a coast to coast co-host for
That's
a day.
a mouthful.
Yeah. So I entered this contest, and like basically my editing skills got me in the finals because they were like, "Yo, this is a crazy montage, and this guy's doing all this crazy stuff." So I went on there and totally bombed, but I felt like it showed me that like my work could get me in the door somewhere.
You went on the air with
I went on there with 5 other people, and you got 60 seconds to pitch why you'd be a great co-host, and I just totally blacked out
Whoa.
from so much adrenaline. And
Oh shit.
it was
you didn't get sweaty, did you?
No, I didn't get sweaty.
I get sweaty.
Do you?
I just did an MTV pilot. I get sweaty.
Okay.
I get like, nerves and sweat kind of go hand in hand. So it wasn't a nerve situation for you. It was like what'd you do? Fucking spaz? Like
never
you
been
stuck your hand in a toaster or some shit?
Before that, it was just me and my friends around the camera. Now it's like a room full of 200 people, and they're like, "Oh, we're broadcasting to 8 million people." And you're
Yeah.
like, so it was nerve wracking.
Logan mowed the lawn last night in the case.
No, that says Logan did that in the KSI fight. Fuck you, Jeff.
Wow. Did you use both your hands when you were talking?
Yeah, I was just rambling.
But it wasn't just your left.
I only
At one point, I was so bad, I grabbed one foot and I jumped through my leg because I had nothing to say.
That
That's dope.
I don't mind that.
That's dope.
Dude, sometimes I remember when I went on Jimmy Kimmel, I tried to do sometimes like a big physical action or a large like release of energy if I'm nervous to kind of just address it and let all of it out. Like I'll be like, right before the show or or I don't know.
Remember Flat Earth? You went upside down against the wall and went la, 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 la,
Yeah.
and I was breathing with you.
Yeah. That's why you see all the theater kids doing the like, ma, la, 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 I don't know, brown cow.
Is that what they're doing?
Unique New York.
Yeah.
Ma.
The rain in Spain stays mainly on the plains.
When did you realize that your work was good and that people actually cared?
When I was 30, I quit my full-time job, and people were paying me to do what I liked. and
That's
tour with
late.
them.
That's late.
It was real late.
What is it? Can we get?
You don't think so?
No one in this room does.
I mean, late in terms of like how old you are for your break to come, but in my
journey.
my journey, like social media wasn't where it was. So
Great point.
it kind of came into play when I was 30.
I love that chart of like all the people that founded their first businesses when they were like 50. I see that meme pop up sometimes on the internet. It's like Oprah started at like the author of Harry Potter was homeless until she was like 45, 50. Like
What?
dude? Yes.
J.K. Rowling?
Yeah.
Yo, J.K. Rowling gets a lot of shit on Twitter. Y'all see that?
Yeah, because she gets involved in fucking all kinds of shit, doesn't she? Like
so sad,
politics
right?
or that kind of
Probably.
stuff.
Crazy. But
But
anyways,
yeah, she was homeless, dude. I mean, I think we probably have a good amount of 30-plus-year-olds that watch this show, and I think now's a good time to tell you guys to keep fucking going at it out there. You'll find your groove.
Got to put in the time.
Yeah, facts.
I have a Dropbox here. Did you send this to my producer?
Yeah, he said historic photos, so I didn't really know what you guys wanted.
Dylan, what was Here's a picture of Rory and Sand.
This is me and my parents hanging out in Florida.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's this?
This is a bar in Indiana where I'm from. My friend owns it. It's called The Venue, and we were shooting my TV show, and that's the Chainsmokers playing my friend's bar of like 350 people.
Were you with them for their entire come up?
I came with them after Selfie, so I met them like pre-Roses.
That's
Good, yeah, that's a
wild.
good
I remember when you showed me that song, and you're like, it's from these people called the Chainsmokers. I was like, what are Chainsmokers? And then that's when you came on board.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You've been with them for a minute.
I remember-
Yeah, 2015.
Still tight with them?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very
cool guys.
I remember they were hosting like a Sirius XM show for a while.
Yeah.
It was just them like hosting the show. It was like
Yep.
every week they would host the show.
Why?
I think.
Yeah,
at
they
least,
do it out of their hotel room while
Right.
they traveled.
And I would listen to it occasionally, and I was like, and by the way, I had known of them. Like they were at they had been at like a mid-level DJ status for a while. I mean, they were doing places like Shrine nightclub at Foxwoods in Connecticut and places like that where they would do the smaller venues. But then they fucking exploded, and what? Now they're the highest grossing DJ act of the year last year, right?
Yep.
I think they were the highest earning act.
Really?
I'll look it up.
They
Why?
do like 37 million or something like that. Crazy.
Every girl I talk to is hooked up with the Chainsmoker. Why?
Why?
Is that the case?
I guess they're smooth talkers.
Are they? I see my
they're
jets.
funny
I see
guys.
my jets with girls. Oh, they're all my girls.
They're all your girls? They're stealing your women?
I hate you, Drew and Alex. I'm just kidding. I'll be at your party.
Yeah, they just hit us up, or at least their social media account.
Yeah,
did.
something tells me it's not them. Something tells me they're not the ones inviting us.
We know them. We know them. They know of us. And, we follow each other on Instagram and shit. But their main account, they're having a party, I guess, a tequila party.
Rory,
Yeah,
so
the
this
haha.
The Haha Tequila brand,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
that's
they got
dope.
in that recently.
this seems dangerous.
Yeah, so
Rory, what's going on?
so I'm not actually flying that drone from there. If you're wondering that. So
That's a UFO, and
Yeah.
Rory was trying to get it.
yes, exactly. No, this is the first time I went on tour with Chainsmokers. We were in Jakarta over in Indonesia.
Holy
The
shit.
Instagram filter?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I use it all the
is.
time. It's my favorite.
Jakarta,
the light
no, it
blue,
cannot
kind
be.
of sort of cold vibe gives me a blue. Go on.
Okay, so this was at the time when Avicii The Nights was out and it was real popular, and we went to Asia, and I was more popular than the Chainsmokers at that time in
absolutely.
Asia.
What?
Because of Avicii. Like they hadn't put out Roses yet, and so they went over there.
Wow.
They're playing nightclubs. They did this festival, and they're like, "Yo, Alex, like I'm playing The Nights, and you better put down your camera and like entertain the crowd." And I was like, "This is my one chance to be a front man in a band. I'm going for the fucking Raptors."
And you fucking crushed it.
Whoa.
Climbed up there, and people were going nuts.
What was that moment like? That's cool.
Surreal.
I
It was
I
like-
strive for this moment.
It's like growing up, going to concerts and seeing like people like Burt McCracken from the Used do it, and like
The
Adam from
Used.
Taking Back Sunday,
Brand
climbing
new.
speakers and diving in
Yeah,
the crowd.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it was like a chance to be a rock star for a night.
So sick. You know who's always climbing on stuff, dude? Our boy Colson. You knew I was going to say
MGK
that. Bro,
loves-
MGK will
loves
get up
climbing
there. If there's something to climb, he's going to climb it. I'm worried he's going to fall.
He takes some major risks, dude. He was climbing on the side of that balcony at the Cleveland show, or
Yeah.
maybe it was the one before that.
Yeah, he's climbing. He's always climbing.
$46 million, by the way. Chainsmokers,
Wow.
highest paid DJs in the world. Forbes is out on the list of highest paid DJs, taking the top spot, 46 million. The Chainsmokers, Marshmello in second place with 40 million.
Eesh.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Crazy. Good for them.
yeah.
Damn. So who's this little boy?
That's me as a kid.
Oh, thank God.
Drinking a crisp and doing some fishing.
Dylan, what is this? What is this exercise? Holy shit!
This is
Dude.
me dressed up as the Marlboro Man.
You really are from the Midwest. I like the photos that you choose to
That's
send to
great.
Dylan. I feel like we probably could have just popped on your Instagram to talk about stuff. Dang, man. Yeah, this is just a super pure place, man. You've always been such a pure, kind soul. And
you.
It's one of the things I respected about you, especially since you did have like a life that a lot of people probably would strive to achieve. You get to do a lot of really cool things.
Crazy things.
Is there
yeah.
one thing that sticks out or a place you've been that perhaps you love the most?
Well, I recently went to India last fall, and getting to see and meet these people in the flesh was crazy because a lot of them aspire to be filmmakers. A lot of them want to be
Really?
in that scene, and they just obsessed with the work. And like these people were like where I had fans like the first outside of the United States. So to meet these people was like pretty surreal.
I saw a chart. My statistics are going to be off here, but recently India's the general population's access to Wi-Fi has like tripled. So like I think maybe 4 years ago, 10 to 20% of the population had access to Wi-Fi. Now 70% of the population has
massive.
access, and that's why T-Series, India's most popular YouTube channel, popped off the
so
way
fast,
it
yeah,
did because
yeah.
India's population is
Yeah.
massive. And it had been almost non-existent in the internet space until recently. So it's
Yeah.
cool that they were able to find your work.
You were when you say filmmakers in India, this is the Bollywood scene, yeah? Is that
No, more of just like DSLR in your hand, wanting to film,
Okay.
make travel videos.
Are they inspired by what this Bollywood? Was it Bombay mixed with Hollywood? Is that what
Yeah, I don't
Bollywood
know.
stands for?
I didn't get too much of that.
Okay, yeah.
But it was more of just kind of like what content creators are doing these days.
Mm-hmm.
They're striving to be somebody like that.
But you've been everywhere, man. Like where? Give me a recommendation. I love paying for experiences and like travel.
I mean, have you been to Iceland?
We talk about it. We talk about it all the time. He wants to go vacation in Reykjavik.
Bro, it's my number one destination I want to travel.
It's awesome. It's breathtaking. You just feel so small, and it's like there's so much land that's untouched there that it's, even though there's tons of tourists, it's awesome.
You know who I want to hit up if we go there? Thor Bjornsson.
I thought it was gonna be a girl, but yeah, Thorn. That's the massive.
Thor Bjornsson,
That's
the
the
mountain
giant dude,
from
yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
He lives there. I told him we were coming once. He's like, yo, let me know when you come. I want to link up.
Well, I can link you up with a guy named Viking if you want.
That's close. I feel like that's close. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's pretty close.
Both would work. They'd probably be awesome.
I always get jealous when I see. Like I'm envious of what you get to do. I really am. We get to hang out with really fucking cool people. We get to interview really cool people. We get to share this podcast with cool people, and it's a people thing. You get to travel. I will look at you, Jay Alvarez, like these people that get to go fucking constantly spot to spot. How do you get to that? Like, how do you get to a point where, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are watching this that would love to do what you do. I mean, is it just start with the camera, grab the camera, start filming? Like, what's your recommendation to people out there that want to travel content?
Content-wise?
Yeah.
I mean, for me, like, I got to do most of my traveling through musicians.
Yes.
Because I've found a niche and found, like, something that they needed, a skill set, and that was able to provide me a lot of traveling.
Yeah. I've heard that story a lot of times. Andrew Blue from Jake Paul's team, used to shoot for a big DJ. I think it was Dioro. That's who it was. Dioro.
Yeah.
And he traveled everywhere with him. That's a pretty common story. If you find yourself having the ability to team up with a up and coming DJ or act, that's a good way to see the world.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna force my kid to travel or like study abroad or go on some sort of trip. I think just traveling ages you and gives you wisdom so much quicker than like going to school or learning here in LA or anywhere in America. I think being forced to be saturated in a different culture, different people, figure shit out, like even travel when you're abroad is so hard to figure out because maybe the taxi driver doesn't speak your language. You have to discern the map of a train in China, which is like next to impossible. I think I would strongly urge anyone listening to this to travel, especially if you're feeling like maybe you are missing direction in your life. Just travel. Actually, that's what Spencer did. That's what Spencer did, bro.
I saw this comment on a lot of the stuff when we started talking about him like upping and leaving, and a lot of people made the comment that was like, I wish I had that luxury to leave my podcast studio and move to Hawaii. And by the way, like your urge for people to travel is at the end of the day a luxury urge. You know what I'm saying? And I think that you're absolutely right. Anybody given the opportunity should go and get that worldview and go out and get cultured. But do you have any advice for people on how to? I'm sure you've had to travel on a budget at some point in your life. I mean, there's books. Like, what's the easiest way to find out how to do that?
Word of mouth. Ask friends. Ask people that have done it. DM people. That's the best way.
Really?
Yeah.
DM slides.
Yeah, DM slides.
You've definitely done some couch surfing, haven't you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I just ran into one of my friends from Iceland today. He's sleeping on my friend's couch right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong
I've
with
slept on so many fucking couches.
Some of the best
So you
times
were
of my
also
life
a
are
drug
sleeping on
addict for
couches.
10
I was.
So maybe it was different.
And that was one of the main couch saturation times was during that period. But I've slept on couch. I don't mind it. I think it's endearing. I think it reminds you of that you're a fucking human.
Yo,
like sometimes I'll
sleep on the
choose the
fucking
couch.
floor, bro.
That's what I'm
You probably
saying.
sleep better on a couch too. Like I sleep better in hotel beds than my own bed at home.
Yeah.
Yo,
Because
me
I
too.
get
Why
so
is
used-
that?
same,
I
same.
just
So
get. Why
used
is
to
that?
traveling. Either that or they're just really nice mattresses.
They usually
are.
are.
They are.
Hotel beds have gotten really good. They're all the orthopedic or Tempur-Pedic or whatever
Bro,
the
in
fuck it is.
Virginia, 8 hours out cold like a light.
That one night when we got the hotel before the flight.
That night was time travel, bro. I closed my eyes and all of a sudden it was the morning.
Gone.
How did you hook up with Bieber?
How did I hook up with Bieber? There's a guy named Michael George. He managed Martin Garrix at the time, and he worked at Scooter Braun Projects. And they were asking Justin was going to get back into touring and get back to working, making music. And they're like, does anybody know internally a videographer? And he was like, hey, Rory, you should check him out. He works with Martin. And they became really good friends. And, you know, maybe that could be something for Justin. So I met his team into 2014, and they loved me. And then it was about 4 months of trying to like have us meet up together to see if we vibed. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time at Ultra Music Festival where he came out with Skrillex. And I was on stage with my camera, and I saw Allison, one of the ladies that interviewed me during that time, and she just kind of gave me a look, and I was like, all right, I need to shoot this, and shot it, went home, edited a little quick video, sent it to them, and she was like, yo, is this Rory's video? Can we use it? And from there,
Sick.
Justin was like, yo, this is our dude.
Oh
Sick.
my God,
Yeah.
dude.
Very cool. I'm sure you have a bunch of crazy Bieber stories.
I do, yeah.
Can you give us one?
I mean, my favorite story is we were in New York on Labor Day weekend. I was just working with them. It's about 6 a.m, and we're playing NHL hockey on like PS4 or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I can't play again. I have to go catch a flight to go home for our Labor Day weekend. I'm going to go see my family back at the lake. And he's like, all right, cool. Tell Corey to buy me a flight. I'm going to go pack right now. I'm going to come with you. And I was like, it's like, you're going to come to Indiana to like my parents' house? Like, okay.
What?
And this guy literally takes the closet, hangers and all, and just shoves it into the suitcase. And it's just like, when he unzipped it at my parents' house, it was just like hangers just
Shut up.
It was crazy.
He just came with you?
Yeah, how do you explain that? How do you explain that?
And here's the crazy part. So I end up like, they're like, we're going to switch you to a different flight. So they switched me to a different flight. So we're all on the same flight. I make it to the airport in time. And I was like, I'm not missing this. I get my own Uber. And Justin's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm on the way to the airport. He's like, all right, I'm coming. Like, I'll meet you there. So I'm at the gate, and I'm like, she's like, last call. And I was like, well, I'm waiting on a guy named Mikey, Justin's security guard, and Justin Bieber. And she's like, Justin Bieber. I was like, you have like the list. Look. And she's like calling security. She's like, there is a Justin Bieber on here, but she's like, it can't be Justin Bieber. And I'm like, yeah, just somebody else has the same name. Okay. So I end up getting on the flight, and he's like, hey, we're end up taking the original flight that you're on. I'm like, great. So now I'm going to a different city, like close to my parents, and I call my mom, and I was like, hey, like, I wanted to surprise you guys, and I was going to be the surprise, like coming home this weekend. Like, yes, I wasn't coming, but I'm coming. They're like, oh, I knew it. I was like, but Justin Bieber and his security guard are gonna arrive probably an hour before me.
Oh my God.
And mom's like, wait, what? And like, so then it was just, I was like, don't tell anybody, like, gotta keep this under wraps. So I show up.
That's crazy.
He's taking a nap, and all my friends come over. We go out on the boat, and everybody was just like, they're like, they took their photos, but they're like, hey, I'll wait till you leave so you don't have like, everybody doesn't know.
Yeah.
Well, that night we end up going to that bar I was showing you that Chainsmokers played at.
Yeah.
So we go to my friend's bar for a drink, and then Justin like goes up like after the band was playing. He's like, hey, can I play your drums? And the guy's like, sure. And all of a sudden everybody's phone's out, and this bar packed to like 350 people like that, and like line around the door.
Oh my God.
It was crazy.
That's
that's
wild.
nuts.
So then we had people like camping outside our house, like
That is
trying to get a
so
glimpse.
crazy. Yo, that kid's pool is insane.
it's nuts.
Insane, man. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yo, he is really spontaneous like that.
He is.
It's I've seen him do stuff like that a lot. I wish I was a little bit more spontaneous.
That's how we ended up in Iceland for the first time.
Did you shoot that video?
I'll show you.
Yeah, did you shoot
yeah.
that video? That video was sick.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I didn't know you shot
He
that.
just randomly was like, let's shoot it in Iceland.
No, we were in Greece, and we were just talking. I was like, where's someplace you've been everywhere? Where's someplace you've never been? Always wanted to go. He goes, Iceland. I was like, dude, me too. Then literally later that day, he's like, yo, we're going to cut this trip short. We're going to Iceland. I'm like, what?
458 million views. Oh no! Oh God! It's a Selena Gomez advert on a Justin Bieber video. There was an ad for Selena Gomez's album on this video.
Crazy.
Ooh, Team Selena Gomez is savage. They know what they're doing. You shot this video.
Shot this video.
I remember watching this video. This video is crazy.
We were there like for 2 days, shot it over the course of those 2 days, and just And everything about this video, like him running right there, was just out of the van and like letting a wild dog out of its cage. Like literally nothing. I was like, oh, don't like. Everything was just natural to him. I wasn't like, hey, go stand here and whatnot. He was just admiring it like he would a tourist.
Sick. Damn, I need to go there one day. Iceland. That's cool, man. Yeah. Bieber walked me out for my fight. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
Congrats.
but I lost, so that was fucked up.
What is your record now?
Oh, I mean, that's neither here nor there. Anyways, look at that grass, huh?
Now the rocks. You know, I'm 0-1-1.
You
Well,
enjoying
actually,
it?
no. My professional record's 0-1.
0-1. Are you enjoying it?
I love
Are
it.
you enjoying it?
I love
Are you enjoying
losing.
your record?
I love losing.
record? Are you enjoying getting in the ring?
I love it. Yeah, I really do love it. Yeah, hopefully, you overheard some of the conversations we were having about Antonio Brown before the podcast started.
Air that shit out.
That'd be a sick fight.
So the blogs can pick it up. What are we talking about, anyways?
We're talking about something. I mean, what do you want from me?
I mean, didn't Sun happen today? Yeah, I forgot what it was.
I think
now
Jeff said keep it a secret.
You need me to walk you out? Maybe I'm the good luck charm.
I think that would be dope.
Maybe. Yeah, I've yet to find a real good luck charm in my life. I was hoping this year would be a woman, dude.
It almost happened. By the way, I think you know the girl.
Yeah.
Did you see the TMZ article that came out about them walking with the holding hands?
Amy
I mean, you
showed
guys.
me this morning.
Let me tell you, you are in the same circle of people.
Okay.
I mean,
Is that true?
oh yeah.
I
You
forget
know-
the
you
name
know her.
because
Oh no, but he doesn't know, dude.
He does. He's
No, it's
pretending.
fine.
He's joking.
He's not making.
But she's
jokes.
in it. But she's in that same circle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm pulling. It looks like they're gonna go the long distance on this one.
Why would you say that?
I think TMZ finally got one right, dude.
Mike,
How do you
I need you to rectify this situation.
I can't.
That you've just created.
Hold on. Fine. Just give me 30 seconds. Even 5 seconds would be enough. Wait, nope, that's not it. Give me one more second. Does that help? Does that help? That should have done it.
was that your TMZ clip sped up?
Yeah, basically.
I'm actually. No, this is like. I'll talk about this.
Yeah,
for a second.
sure, I'm fine.
She won't care. This is fun. It's funny, and this is how like I express myself sometimes. You know,
Exploiting your life.
Exploiting my. Well, I just like to talk about it. She's not gonna care. She might care. I don't
No,
fucking-
she's not. Just
All right. Look, we had a little issue one night, and
Okay.
like we kind of were just like, hey, like you know, we've been like seeing each other a lot. Let's take a break.
Okay.
Let's just decompress for a bit. She's going back to New York. I'll be here. And then that article came out the next day.
wait. That's where that's how you're doing this.
Yeah.
You, no Book of Mormon, none of that shit.
No.
Okay.
Well,
All
no.
right. You did your shit, dude. You run it however you want. Just seem pretty compressed.
Do you like the Book of Mormon?
I'm not familiar with it.
That's an answer that's
Yeah.
acceptable. Here's an answer that's not acceptable.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Listen, there's a lot of inside shit here. It's gonna get unfucking packed, but basically,
No, we just had a little bit of a rift, and then that article came out the next day, and this is the first time in Hollywood I felt like pressure from the media about like
continue a
about
relationship.
making
about
a
dating
decision,
someone.
yeah.
It's fucking weird.
you're like, now
It's
they're
weird.
reporting on it, so we better work this the fuck out.
Well, I mean, I don't. That's what it felt like. It was weird, bro. The timing was, and even her. She was like, "That is literally the worst fucking timing ever." It's horrifying. I hate everyone.
Mike sent the photo to TMZ. So.
No,
Bro, you know what I always am curious about with the TMZ articles? They're like, an inside source close to both parties tells us the relationship. Is that fucking you? Hey, Big
You're
Mark.
the close source, huh?
Who's the source? Who's the sources that are leaking this information?
Listen, man.
Are you exploiting me?
TMZ pays a pretty penny for those pictures from the flea market that I didn't go to, by the way, so I didn't even see it. Yeah, it's interesting, man. You just can't seem to get that whole relationship thing right. I feel bad for you.
Yeah, I pity myself too, dude.
I mean, especially now he comes in with the beautiful situation with the fiance.
Yeah, I hate you, man.
I know. I'm sorry
For that.
Finally,
Sheesh.
I got one up on you now.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
kick
and you have a
Antonio
better.
Brown's
I'll be
ass,
honest.
bro.
You also have a better boxing record, professional boxing record.
Yeah.
So
But
I would
I'm
say
a
you're
professional. I have been in the ring twice, both times with Bieber, and he smoked me.
really.
You fought Justin Bieber?
Yeah, we were on tour, and both times, like I was just running my mouth in the studio. I was like, "Dude, I could take you," and he's like, "We're going to the ring right now." And he's been trained by Floyd. He knows what he's doing. He's
Bieber
quick.
beat your ass?
Oh yeah, I was throwing haymakers all day, hoping to connect one. No, I got a couple good jabs in there.
I heard. So the first trainer that I went to for my first fight also trained Bieber.
Yeah.
And he said that no one can last as long on the pads as Bieber. Like he can hit the pads for like 45 minutes straight.
That's crazy stamina.
Yeah, he's just naturally good at everything.
He is one of those guys, huh?
Yeah.
Must be fucking nice, bro. I have to like work to do shit. I hate it. I don't hate it. That's actually, I hate it. Yeah, fuck that.
Now you said you like training camp,
I do like training camp.
and you're about to go into another one now.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Maybe we'll see.
How long these camps last? What's it entail?
We do. It's usually 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah.
I think we did. I think we did 8 weeks this last one, and it was perfect.
You do crazy diets?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
what?
7,000 calories.
Yeah, 7,000 calories
Crazy.
a day. Eating probably like 4 meals and a bunch of like snacks, protein
of water.
shakes, 3 gallons of water a day.
He always drinks a ton of
Yeah,
water.
a lot of water. Yeah. I think the biggest thing is just the. It might be the recovery. Like I train when I'm in training camp. I train 4 hours a day, but I also spend 2 to 4 hours recovering.
Wow.
Whether it's between like naps, ice baths, sports rehab, cryogenic healing, cryogenic healing chamber, the hyperbaric oxygen tank, all the shit, dude.
Wow.
Hey, by the way, I have a chronic sinus infection. That's what's wrong with me.
Yeah, he went to the immunologist.
Chronic sinus infection. That's what it is. He's given me antibiotics because I've been crazy sick. Does traveling make you sick? Like how you stay healthy?
A lot of water. I'm lucky to not get that sick.
Really?
I've always been like that.
You vegan?
Nope.
Really?
Eat a lot of fast food.
That a boy. Like let's break this down. This is one of my favorite topics.
Yeah.
I need you to rate the 4 big burger chains, top to bottom. In-N-Out, Five Guys, Whataburger, and Shake Shack.
That's how you're ordering them?
No, I'm just asking you. I have my
Oh,
order, but I'm just curious what your top 4 are.
Go from,
How
go
you
from least
order.
favorite to most favorite.
Yeah.
Least favorite?
Have you had all 4?
Of what? In-N-Out?
In-N-Out,
Shake
Whataburger, Shake Shack, Five Guys.
Yeah, I haven't had Whataburger.
Yeah,
I've had it one time.
Really?
It's
Where
thumbs
in
down,
like
thumbs down?
Houston or some shit? Did you have it in fucking Houston?
I don't know where I had it.
It's such a
It
weird.
sounds
But it's my
about
4. It's my bottom. It takes my bottom spot.
right. Okay, so out of those 4,
Yeah.
I go Whataburger. I go In-N-Out.
This is where
I
it gets tough.
go Shake Shack and then Five Guys. Five
Okay.
Guys is
I'd
Whataburger.
probably have the same list.
Yeah.
I have it swapped at the top. See, you thought about it at least.
Yeah.
I have Shake Shack in the one
I
slot.
love Shake Shack.
Me
I
too.
love Shake Shack.
I've never ever seen you eat Shake Shack, and I know you say this.
We've been going to Five Guys a lot. I like the fries. They give you a ton of fries. And the burgers are great there. I know David, the German, he doesn't speak English, but he loves Five Guys. Interesting. So fast food. So you would say, because we usually have a plant eater, a herbivore on the show with us. You're almost like a normal person.
Yeah. I guess so, yeah.
That's awesome.
The thing about Shake Shack that I will give them is like the back of their burger, the bun's connected.
That is
So
insane.
That's
beautiful.
huge. That's
That extra
huge. Keeps
piece
a
of
lot
bread.
of-
Oh my God.
There's nothing worse when you bite a burger and all the shit slips out.
That is so. I
Yeah.
never thought of that minute little thing. It holds all the juice
so
in, and it
important.
also is just another piece of very fluffy bread.
And that last bite is so good.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And Shake
Yeah.
Shack has the best buns out of all 4 of those.
Yeah.
They are very soft,
do.
Buns are good.
buttery brioche buns. And
Lettuce?
that's three. What is it? Potato. Sorry, a potato bun.
It's tough to go wrong with potatoes. There's a lot you can do
general.
with them. There's a lot you can
There was a great famine in Ireland.
because of the potato.
The Great Potato Famine, and then
Oh, that's right.
yeah, it was horrifying. A lot of people died, dude. Well, let me try to read your sign. No,
I
show me
got
your
it.
stupid sign.
What's
Okay.
your tricks? What is your style when editing? Because that is a big part of
Style
what
in
you do.
editing?
Yeah, that's a big part of what you do. Is it just practice? Like,
Yeah,
because there's an art to editing.
Yeah. I grew up being real big into music, playing in a band, and so I think like just being able to recognize the beat and cut to the beat or cut to the vocals. That's how I taught myself.
All music videos for the most part.
Yeah, I started off doing like just montages because like getting good mics and stuff when you first begin like are a beginner, it's just like audio's a nightmare.
But by the way,
Are you looking for a job?
Yeah.
By the way, I was going here too. You know how I was gonna phrase it? Fuck it, we can't fucking do this.
No, he'll get mad.
He'll flip out. I was gonna say, do you have any advice for productivity increase on editing? Like, what's your biggest advice to the editor out there who, I don't know, just is missing notes, for example, or just isn't getting
practice as much as you can. I remember before I had like footage to actually edit, I would rip movies and make my own like trailers, like just
create outside.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a veteran editor here, like that just needs a.
He's done that. He's done all that.
Okay.
Like how can you ensure that attention to detail is being attentioned?
I think you just got to know the subject matter and got to love it.
He should have known last night's subject matter. I mean, that's a pretty common subject. Oh no, he said he hasn't been watching.
I got Mike his favorite porn star for his birthday. We made a really good vlog out of it.
Yeah, Lana Rhodes. It's an exciting day.
I would ask you if you knew who that is, but your fiance is staring at me in the face.
And she now has lasers shooting out of her eyes. How has this happened? Yeah, we live a pretty weird situation over here. Music videos.
Yeah.
That I used to edit music videos too when I first started making drone montages, and that was when I fell in love with editing and music and creating content. That was the first piece of content I created. I used to film real estate, like houses, like big luxury houses with drones, and make montages of it for real estate listings because it would increase the real estate value.
Yep.
I don't know where I'm going with this, but I thought it was a cool topic. Oh, I was going to ask you about music. You talked about the used.
Yep.
Right. So you were into a lot of like screamo or like
punk, screamo.
Amazing.
Emo,
you're speaking to my heart right now.
Okay. So,
Huge brand new fan.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Once again, nowhere to go here. Just
nowhere to go.
Just chit chatting with you.
You're just a fan. I love it.
Yeah, that's it, dude. Just want to hear your side. Hey, you're holding up a sign again.
Let's talk about Avicii.
Nice.
How involved were you in his camp?
I just made one music video for his team and that was it. And it kind of like skyrocketed who I was at the time. Like
Which song was it again?
The Nights.
Oh yeah.
And so
I think I got paid to do I got paid to do a promo for that.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Amanda Cerny had come to me because she was close with their camp as well. Had you met Avicii?
At that time, no. I just seen him in concert a bunch.
Have you?
Yeah. I met him
Gotcha.
twice.
Did his death affect you?
Yeah, it was, I mean, his music not only was a big staple in my life, like I was a big fan, but to have him basically change my life with allowing me to do one of his music videos. Like if I didn't get that opportunity, I might not be sitting here talking to you guys.
Yeah, check it out. Look. Yeah, Rory Kramer Vision right at the beginning there.
That was my way to sneak my name in there.
I remember seeing you. It's so hard to stop it on it, but I remember. I like the slogan of Rory Kramer Vision.
Thank you.
I see it on a lot of stuff. It's cool. It's creative.
Thank you.
But yeah, man, that was
521 million views.
yeah, big video.
Crazy, yeah.
A friend of ours just bought his old house.
Not just, but lives there currently. Yeah, and we met up with his manager Ash when we were in
Sweden.
In Sweden, man. Yeah,
How long ago was that?
6 months ago, probably.
This whole thing was just incredibly sad, man.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very sad.
I hate. I don't even know how to like. It's happening so frequently now. Just like young talent with so much promise just disappearing.
Yeah.
His story was a little different than the.
Did you see his documentary?
I didn't. Maybe I saw parts of it. I might have seen parts of it.
What's it
It's
on?
heavy.
Netflix.
His situation was different in that it was a result of long-term abuse of the body, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Like whereas you had other people who made one fatal mistake,
Yep.
Juice WRLD, Mac, whatever. His was a result of chronic pain and tire and exhaustion and obviously heavy drinking was a big part of it as well. And I
why do you think that so commonly like artists in pain go hand in hand? Because you've been around a lot of them, and I know a lot of artists draw their inspiration from their pain. And
I think it's the pressure of having to be somebody and always have to be on. And I mean, I just think about, like we were talking about Justin, like this guy, like you're saying he has a lot of pull, but like sometimes that pull, you don't want that pull. You don't want all these people coming at you. You want your moment
space,
of space and just peace.
I feel like Justin's done a good job of like making that known.
He always has.
Like
he always has.
Yeah. Like he's approachable, but people also know to give him his space. Like I'm talking about the average person, not maybe like a believer, but maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know, man. I mean, I saw it with paparazzi. They'd just be in his space all the time.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like he was a different level of getting to work with somebody.
Oh my God. It's been interesting to see how a lot of this stuff has affected people's decisions to stay in the public eye when they have the option. And what we just saw in England with the royal family, you know, I mean, these guys made a decision to actually pull out of their duties of being a part of the royal family in an effort to get away from this fucking life and the pressure of
Meghan Markle behind it, dude. Is she behind it? I saw memes, dude.
I think it's
saw memes.
Sorry, Harry. Is it Harry? Is that one?
Yep.
It's not Harry Connick Jr. Jeff. Prince Harry. Mm-hmm. Harry, as most people know, that maybe not enough.
Harry.
What's happening right now?
Not hair.
I'll say it however the fuck I want to say it. All right, Peanut Gallery. Prince Harry. Harry lived through.
You're a wizard, Harry.
yeah, a wizard. Lived through his mother's passing, his mother's death at the result of that pressure, as a result of that paparazzi.
Yeah.
And so I don't think she's behind it. I think he knows better than anyone in this world how that pressure and how the paparazzi and how that life can affect you. He watched his mom, die in the most tragic of way, and it continues to cripple people who are in love with her, which was every single person on this planet. Princess Diana was one of the most loved people and one of the most impactful people in the world. And so I think a lot of people are starting to take the cue early and make those adjustments ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they haven't been mega affected by the paparazzi just yet, but I think they don't want to be. I think they want their kids to have a normal fucking life.
Yeah.
But Justin's been fun to watch. It's been fun to watch Justin fight paparazzi. He's got a very Kanye-esque reaction to the pops.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah.
Love the dude.
Rory, you got in a really bad car accident
I did.
semi-recently. I remember texting you.
Yeah, you did.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't that almost fatal?
Yeah. I was just telling one of your buddies out there that new Bluetooth speaker you guys got.
Yeah.
One of those saved my life. Soundbox.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Really?
So I had this back in Indiana. My friends and I, we cut. Yeah.
A soundbox saved your life?
Yeah. 100%.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So.
And you could swipe up using our link for.
So I had this homemade convertible. I had a 97 Toyota Corolla. We cut the top off, welded the door shut, painted it like an American flag.
Were you doing a demolition derby? Or like, why did you weld the door shut?
Because when you take the roof off, it would sag. So that keeps the suspension in line.
Okay.
That's what my buddy that's a mechanic told me.
I don't really know.
It was my first one like that. So the doors, so you're like Dukes of Hazzard jumping over the doors. And it was late at night one night, and I was driving down this gravel road just thinking about life on the way home. And next thing I know, I fell asleep, drive off the road. And when the car landed, the speaker had fell out of the back seat and landed like where the trunk is. So it propped it up enough. Like my face was still smashed into gravel, but like it was just enough that it didn't fully snap my neck.
The soundbox, the speaker held the car up so you could crawl out?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What?
Indestructible.
It is.
It is such a tough speaker, dude.
Is it undestructible or is it indestructible? Oh, you did?
Indestructible.
That's not what I heard.
Might be indestructible. That is insane.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
So what kind of injuries did you suffer?
Just some scrapes on the face, and that was about it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Dude, my cousin Will. Shout out Will if you're watching
he got
this.
fucked
Bro,
up,
he got
dude.
my cousin got fucked up, fell asleep at the wheel, ejected. This was over Christmas, so I was home with my family when all this was happening. Ejected from the vehicle, seatbelt on, still strapped to his seat.
Yeah, the seat came out. The seat came out of the fucking vehicle, dude.
Dude,
Crazy.
the vehicle is. I mean, it's the classic scenario of like, how the fuck did anyone in that vehicle survive?
How did the seat fit through the window?
I don't know. I
Who the
think
fuck knows,
the
dude?
top of the car got ripped off or something.
He got tuna canned.
Yeah, and then, dude, but yeah, he fell asleep at the wheel, and he
happened
was
over there?
he was really fucked up. The biggest thing is his foot. He needs like
Oh, that's right.
a lot
Reconstructive
of foot surgery. But that is insane, dude. I didn't realize that falling asleep at the wheel was like that.
Bro, let me tell you,
common.
let me tell you firsthand experience. Driving while sleeping is impossible. Fucking possible.
Well,
I know.
I mean,
I know, but you don't know until you drive off a cliff. I've drove off a cliff in my car,
Yeah.
and you've seen those pictures, Logan. In my G35 Infiniti,
Yeah.
I drove off into.
Were you asleep?
Yeah, I fell asleep. I mean,
Shut up. Why is
it was sleep induced by Xanax, but nonetheless, it was a
Right,
deep
right.
sleep, and I was able to steer through a couple telephone poles. Two telephone poles as well as a guardrail, and that slowed me down, which was nice. I don't know if I was, making those adjustments consciously because I was sleeping, of course. But then I launched off a cliff into a ravine. I hit like 50 fucking trees, dude. And then at the end, the airbag deployed at first impact, but then all the other impacts, there were no airbags, so I smashed my head on the steering wheel, and I got out and I was really fucked up, and the cops came, and I obviously should have got a DUI for it. This was like 15 years ago, so I've changed a lot. But they were like, "Oh, he hit his head really hard, so he's fucked up." And I was like, "Yeah, that's right. Smashed my head, man."
I'm trying to find the
pics.
the picture. I'm not
pull it up for you.
I'm not sure I can, but I typed in Will in my text, but it turns out you say Will a lot in actual sentences because it's also a commonly used word as well as a name.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But
It's a
insane, bro. So you're fine now. I know that was a minor setback for you.
Yeah, it was definitely a minor setback. Big setback. I mean, it was just a lot of PTSD from that and just kind of like social anxiety, especially going out in LA. Just everybody was asking about it. And it was the last thing I wanted to be talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I asked you about it, and I feel bad.
No, not bad. Like,
I
a
was
lot
just
of
like, yo, you good?
Yeah, a lot of people were like, yo, you good? But it was just one of those things I knew I had to go out and like face head on and like have people ask me about it.
How'd that impact your appreciation for life?
Oh, it's
Slash
like
did it?
I'm like, I want to live forever now. And I'm like,
Are you going for the whole?
terrified
Are
of
you
death.
going for eternity? Is that your plan?
I mean, I'd love to. Yeah.
Realistically, do you have an age you ideally strive for?
I mean, I don't know now. Like, I feel like people are going to start living longer.
Yeah, facts. I think so
I
too.
think so.
I think so too. I'm about to get stem cells injected everywhere in my body, cryogenically freeze my head. I don't give a fuck. I'm going for 150. That's why I ask. Is this you, Mike?
Well, it's the car.
Well,
Is that what you were looking for?
I think you locked your phone.
Well, it was sending. It's a classic error, I would say.
Well, now can you even find it again?
Yeah, of course I screened it. Oh, that's stupid. I mean,
This was your car when you drove off the cliff? Oh, wait, I got it. Oh, wow. The front of your car is a bush.
yeah, I was trying to figure out how the garden got there. There's not really much left, bro. But see those airbags, dude?
yeah.
Those were helpful.
Look at the hood.
Yeah, there's not really one. I mean, well, it became more of like a roof.
Yeah, I did.
But yeah, I kicked the door open. And it was smoking, and people were yelling, "Are you all right down there?" And
What did
I
you
mean,
say?
Wait, what's the
I
other
couldn't
car?
talk because I had so much blood in my mouth.
What's
dude.
the other car doing down there?
I think that one's just no. This is at the junkyard after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I got some rhododendron growing out of the engine block.
I thought people were driving off the cliff to help you.
Yeah, it was a strange one, dude. I have been very outspoken against sleeping while driving. It is like I said, it's fucking impossible.
Yeah.
Jake and I have this conversation because everyone's been sleepy while they're driving, but why not just pull over and do jumping jacks and push-ups or get a coffee or something? Like if you feel yourself getting to that place,
What are your thoughts?
why keep going?
Well, I mean, I was only like a mile from home.
That's when it happens all the time, isn't it?
Statistically, yes.
So I live on this lake in Indiana, and so instead of going the short way home, I decided to take the long way home so I can question, like go through all the things I was processing
In your mind,
my
because the
mind.
best place to think is while you're driving, obviously. Yep.
And so all of a sudden, doze off, and next thing I know, I'm 3 feet from a tree and just smack.
Who found you?
I walked to this house, like down this gravel road.
What?
Yeah. Brain bleed, punctured kidney.
Wait, when
liver.
you said you had a few scratches, and you left out the brain bleed and the punctured kidney.
Well, okay.
Oh, yeah, you left
I
that
forgot.
out.
I did forget about that. So
Is it because of the brain bleed? Maybe you forgot about it? Or?
no, no. I mean, I was thinking of just like appearance, like stuff. Scraped my head.
Were you hospitalized at all?
Yeah, I was in the hospital for 3 days.
Jesus, bro, you made it seem like you were okay.
Have you?
I mean, for what it was, I walked away with like scratches.
Have you had a lot of injuries? Have you
Yeah.
been? See,
Yeah.
you're in the same boat as me.
More so than like, did you ever look like that?
Oh
Mike,
my
what the
God.
fuck?
It was just a little love tap.
I've never
bro.
seen these pictures.
What is that from?
I
Is
was
that
just
from the
like,
wreck?
smashed it on the wheel. Yeah,
Dude.
shit happens, dude.
You look like a total different person. Then.
I was a
I mean,
little
just-
bit. I really liked Shake Shack at this point. I really liked Shake Shack, dude. I don't know if you could tell by my chin. It's not one. It's just a neck
totally
connected to a face. Yeah.
Dude, you're so good looking now.
Thank you. Listen, and also one other thing I was missing at this point. Danny. No, it's funny. It is funny. One other thing I was missing at this point was chapstick. I don't know if you could.
Holy shit. You ever kiss a girl with lips like this?
Absolutely not.
You've seen the one that came over here that one time.
Oh my God. See, I shit you not. He had this girl over
disaster.
one time that had coffee cakes as lips. I've never seen anything like it. It looked like gravel.
I couldn't
as
kiss her.
lips.
I couldn't kiss her. I can't do it.
So those injuries that happened in the past,
Yeah.
that I'm in the same boat. Have had a million. I've been in ICU 15 fucking times. So when this kind of shit happens to you now, you play it the way you just played it. Like, look how I'm treating this car crash.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm like, sleeping while driving, not acceptable. Like
Yeah,
a lot of people, it's crazy and it makes sense, but a lot of times these kind of accidents will define someone's entire existence on this planet.
Yeah.
But I feel like, and were you into action sports at all?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Obviously. Any BMX, skateboarding, like that kind of shit? Or?
Skateboarding and then a bunch of water sports.
So you've definitely broken your wrist.
Yep. No, I've not broken my wrist. I've broken my leg. I've had stitches all over my head, stitches in my ass.
Yeah. In your ass.
Yeah. Like
What
in the cheek.
happened? Rail?
You know those like flyboards that you connect to on the water?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the jet skis?
Yep. Yep.
I did a backflip on that and like my ass landed like on the bolt, like when I hit the water and it just sliced me open.
Eesh.
Second butthole. 7 stitches.
That seems chaotic.
He smashed his head on a trampoline.
I've got fucked up, dude. I haven't even talked about all my penis injuries. The world knows about one.
The
The
15%.
testicle, yeah.
Which other injuries you talking about?
I had a penis injury on a pogo stick.
You told me about this one. This
I
one's
did?
this one's graphic. Yeah,
That's not bad.
pretty nasty. I mean, anytime a pogo stick
How
and
old
a
were you?
penis.
I hadn't hit puberty. I think I was 12. I was obsessed with pogo sticking, like
Okay.
unicycling. You know those really, really, really bouncy pogo sticks, someone that can go like 6 to 8 feet?
Yeah, yeah.
I had one of those, but I was 12, so it was like under the weight limit. But I thought I could just like push it. And I was jumping on it, and my body was a little too small for it. So much so that my penis was right in line basically with the handlebars and the thing that connected them. The thing that connected them had a rubber covering that when I went up,
I'm bracing.
caught the tip of my penis in it. And then when I came down, it went bang and just like mouse trapped my
Oh my god,
my
dude.
tip?
Oh my god.
in my urethra. And I was like, fuck! My dad comes running out. He's like, what happened? I was like, my penis! Because I didn't know what happened. I thought it's a pogo stick, bro. Nothing attacked me.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
I don't know.
Was that the last time you pogo stick naked?
I wasn't.
Did it bleed?
So I went to go pee about 10 minutes later. And I remember this was the first time I swore in front of my dad. I went to go, this is where it gets a little fucked up. I went to go pee and the tip had swollen shut. My urethra had swollen shut. And but I was still peeing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But instead of the pee going out, it's
coming out of your mouth.
No, my penis was inflating. And I go, holy fuck. And my dad goes, what did you just say? And I was like, ah! And all of a sudden,
He starts beating the shit out of
all
you.
burst out, bro. For the next
the
3
piss out of
days,
him.
for the
Would be
next
more.
3 days, I had to pee by sitting in a warm bathtub and loosening up all the skin, and it's graphic. Yeah. And then I had to pee in the bathtub that I was in.
I hate to say it, but
Horrifying.
especially because I live with you, but that's actually the way I still pee right now. Every time I pee, I run a warm bath.
In what bathtub? Because you don't have one in your room.
At yours. The handlebar bathtub in your bathroom.
Oh.
I pee in it every day. Roughly 3 or 4 times a day.
Nice little
That's
soak.
fucked up,
Pretty
man.
nasty. It's pretty nasty shit. I can't believe you got fucking pogo dick, bro.
Pogo dick. Yeah, man. We've all probably gotten fucked up a decent amount. We're wrist pads.
Were either of you guys roller bladers at any point?
I was.
Fucking fruit booters,
Fruit booter.
dude. You know what?
booters?
Fruit booters. You wouldn't know this fucking term because you weren't in a true action sports kid. You didn't go to Woodward. You were a fucking
I did.
You fruit booted at Woodward?
No.
We used to fucking fuck with. The only reason, would you know the only reason why people like fruit booters?
Why?
Because they waxed everything.
Yeah.
And so when it was time to do a fucking feeble grind in BMX or a fucking nose slide or whatever,
Yeah.
it was waxed to shit, dude.
Bro, I'm watching this video you sent here to Dylan, the producer. New video I'm working on, .mauve.
Mauve.
And look at you just having a lot of fun. Just be careful. Just be careful with some of this stuff, bro. My friend Tommy was in a coma like forever for doing that.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
Very dangerous.
You got bindings on that thing?
No, look at those shoes. They are shredded.
Yeah, this is risky, and then all of a sudden you're on an airboat.
Yeah. So a lot of this was like when I was shooting my MTV show.
Hey, who are all those
And then,
girls?
The Herbert twins, Charlie Jordan.
Oh, Charlie Jordan.
We love them.
Shout out Charlie.
Oh, we love them so much.
Charlie might be the nicest person in the world.
I'll tell you why.
We were hanging
Wow,
with her last
wow.
night.
She used to be Mormon.
Really?
She did.
You were
didn't
there
know
last
that?
night, you said?
Yeah.
By the way, she might also be possibly the prettiest girl on the planet.
For me, she takes the cake.
She
on
is
that, on that.
stunning. She's fucking stunning,
Facts.
dude.
She
And so
absolutely
sweet.
takes
Shout
the
out
cake.
Charlie. We love you.
Charlie.
She won the thing.
Oh,
She's not
and
Michael Jordan.
No, do you know
Charlie
do
Jordan.
you know how fast she is?
She's fast.
She
we were running
hurdles.
to the train last Friday. We were on a double date. My fiance was like, I've never had anybody keep up with my stride because she has long legs, good runner. And Charlie was just,
She's fast as fuck. She
Yeah.
cleaned up at our track and field event.
I saw that.
Yeah, cleaned up. She won everything.
Hurdles. Probably long. Did she long jump? I don't remember.
No, I mean, I don't know. She did something.
She's a phenom.
Amy's a long jumper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Over Christmas, her mom pulled out like her high school highlight.
Oh,
reel,
nice.
Oh,
and
my
she's
God.
like rolling over, like, don't show
Hi,
this.
what did you jump?
17 feet, 5 and a half.
Oh, that's
Wait.
inhumane.
Did you really jump 17.5? That is what I jumped when I long jumped. I think I was in 8th grade, but that is the exact distance that I long jumped. That is far as fuck.
That's really far.
Did you win? Did you win awards?
I went to state one year.
Nice. Well, man, I wish you luck on all your pursuits in life and your marriage.
Yeah,
Where are you guys gonna have the wedding?
At the lake. Like, we're both from like this small, like, little lake in Indiana.
Sick.
Yeah, so have
Sick.
it there.
Very cool, bro. Very cool. What's next? What you got going on?
Hopefully finishing that video, and then I'd like to tour again this year. So
Cool.
Yeah.
with someone? Or,
Anybody.
yeah.
I mean, I'd love to do Justin's tour.
Impulsive
but-
tour?
I mean,
Rory on a
I'm pretty
pulse
sure he wants. I'm pretty sure he wants a little bit more. What about Schmello?
Schmello?
Yeah, what you know Mo and them? Or?
I know them. Yeah, I've
yeah.
never really worked with them though.
I mean, I'm sure they could. I think they got some video.
You would
guys.
assume. One would assume, yeah. Well, heck yeah, bro. Where can they find you on social media?
Rory Kramer.
That makes sense.
It's so
Yeah.
easy, so fucking easy.
Hey guys, also we have an Instagram ourselves. It's at Impaulsive Show. If you want to follow it, our boy Caleb, he gets some nice clips for that, and they're funny.
He's
and they're like
good.
little tidbits, little snippets. Yeah, he's really good. So yeah, at Impaulsive Show on Instagram. Subscribe to this channel. We're hitting 2 million subscribers soon.
And you got looks like you're gonna have some vlogs coming back out for anybody watching this.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, go check them out.
You're actually gonna drop one before this episode goes out.
Same day.
So if someone's watching this, this makes no sense because it's out.
Something's happening.
I don't know what it is. Get your clocked in merch. ShopTheNightShift.com.
We love you guys. Thank you for listening to this episode of Impaulsive. We'll see you next time. Take it easy. Peace.